Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. How are you doing today? So, yes. Let's start with our YouTube channel as usual. So, if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, it's still right here. Okay, we are up 94 subscribers. Woo, woo, woo. All right, so we are still going to 200. If we can get more, that will be fine. All right, the YouTube channel is literally building up gradually. I've not posted the video we had yesterday, and you can guess why not now. Okay, we have not posted that video. I've not even edited it. Okay, I've not done anything on the video. So right here, this is the video for Monday. I mean for Tuesday. I've not done anything for Wednesday, and Thursday is today. So I guess I'll have to do them together and upload them together. Now, moving forward to fundamentals that we have today. So don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's very important to me. All right. So support me the little way you can by subscribing to our YouTube channel. So the fundamentals we have today is the same. Let's take a look at what we had yesterday. So we had CPI yesterday, and CPI didn't really do much, or didn't actually do much. All right. Although sentimentally, the market take this as what? As a bullish as an hawkish data. Okay, sentiment people see it as an hawkish data, but the actual data actually came the same as what the market was forecasting, and almost the same as what as previous. To be honest, okay, the only thing that came up yesterday was the monthly. I mean, the annual CPI, the year on year. That's the only one that came up yesterday. So let's hope we get to see something like that today also. Okay, so first off, in the morning around 12 a.m. and 1:30 a.m. we had Australian dollar fundamentals. We have Reserve Bank of Australian Governor Bullock speech. We have employment change. We have unemployment rate, and literally they kind of came almost the same. It's only the employment change that came lower, shorter than expected, and this didn't even have that much of an impact in the market today. I mean, if you check Aussie dollar, to be honest. Okay, and then the core PPI, the PPI, and the unemployment claim, they're all coming later today. And as you can guess, the market is forecasting something quite different today. The market is forecasting an increment of what, 0.1% in the core PPI, an increment of 0.2% in the PPI month on month, and the unemployment rate is expected to go up with 3,000. People that claim they don't have a job is expected to go up by 3K. So let's see how that goes. This is going to be very interesting. And the PPI, if it comes as expected, we will likely see very small impact. But if it comes higher than expected, then we see dollar actually move further up. If it comes shorter than expected, you see dollar drop down a little bit. And this, if it comes as expected, all right, we see a very measly effect or maybe small effect in the market. But if it comes higher than expected, then we're going to see something much better. All right. And by 5 p.m., we have crude oil inventories. Okay, we're going to see how that goes. The market is forecasting, is expecting a drop of something around 1.7 million decrease in what from previous. So let's see how this goes. Is it going to be the same, or is it going to be, is it going to come shorter or higher than what the market is forecasting? By 8 p.m., we have a couple of speech. 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m. Nigerian time, we have speeches. Okay, we have the President Lagarde, we have Jerome Powell, and we have Governor Bailey. The three of them have a speech in 1 hour at 1 hour interval. So we're going to see all of that today. But the major data today, if you have time by 2:30, we can have one-on-one conversation. I mean, we can have a conversation too during the news, all right, if there is time, and if anyone actually remind me. Nobody actually reminded yesterday. Okay, remembered yesterday. That's why none of you actually came to the group and asked me that, okay, why are we not having the live session, live CPI trading again? But the data didn't even affect the market that much. So, and even when I'd actually come, maybe we could have picked that trade on Kiwi dollar, to be honest. It could have been a very beautiful trade, and I'll show you right now. All right, I'll show that to you. Even though I was busy. Okay, let's start with DXY. Now jumping into technical part of the session. So we're starting with Kiwi dollar right now. You can see, just as forecasted yesterday, just a little bit of update. Okay, just as forecasted yesterday, I said I'll be interested if the market could cross below here. All right, and that seems to be what happened yesterday, to be honest with you all. All right, the market crossed below here, and you can see this entry was actually there since yesterday, just as analyzed and just as forecasted. So this could have been a very good trade. The market run down with over 30 pips, which was quite good. All right, quite good. And right now it seems to be going back up gradually, but I'm not in this trade. Quite painful, quite unfortunate, but I'm not there. If we had joined this trade during the news, I mean, if we had circled together, come together probably during the news, I mean, we would have entered this trade, definitely. Okay, we would have entered it together. I was not with my system, I wasn't at home, and none of you actually called my attention to it. So it's on you and it's on me. All right, that's that. Anyways, so the same thing happens to USD JPY also. It could have entered a very good buy right now, which seems to be pulling back a little bit, anyways. But we could have entered a good buy right here. You can see the market kind of pulled back yesterday, dropped back down, kind of like came here to grab some liquidity, all right, and then bounce off. You can even see the market came below 50 right here on at the RSI, so which is very good. Okay, this is a very nice trade, but we were not there because, yeah, we were nowhere to be found during the news. Everyone was actually busy doing one or two things, which is very fine. So now all we have to do now is I'm leaving these two trades there because they're already planned, so I have to leave them alone. And I'm also going to keep them for journaling because if I was with my system, I would have joined this trade 99% of time. Okay. Although I would have risked very little, maybe 0.2 to 0.5%. Okay. But I would definitely would have entered this trade 110%. I'm very sure of that. I'm very sure of myself on that one. Okay. So that is that. Now moving forward to the next part. Okay. So now kicking off with DXY. Let's start with DXY again. You understand? Okay, so DXY right now broke every chain. All right, this is the effect of the CPI that came yesterday. Like I told you, even though the market didn't, I mean, we didn't see any serious change in the price of, we didn't really see any disparative changes in the numbers. Okay, they all came as expected. Okay, however, we saw the market sentimentally take it as a good data. All right, meaning that despite the fact that the Fed is cutting rates, I mean, CPI, the inflation still remained the same. There were no change. There were no drastic drop. There were no crazy hike. So everything still remained the same. It's still intact. The economy is still gradually finding its way to a safe zone that the market, I mean, I would take that as a hawkish data. I would take that as a very strong economy. And I think we can see that in the effect. I mean, we can see the effect in the market right now. So, I mean, we drew this yesterday. We spotted this out yesterday, which was Wednesday, and you can see the market has crossed the move. It actually did all of this morning, which I saw it happened. And right now, I'm just gonna share what I said with my friends this morning. I don't really have any plan on DXY, to be honest. Okay, if I'm gonna have any sort of plan on DXY, it has to be at the bottom here. It will have to be at the very bottom here. That would be the only place I will be what I will be having or looking for a possible buy on DXY, which is dollar index. It has broken the daily resistance, and you can see that resistance on the daily time frame. So let's quickly go back there to see it. All right. So as you can see right here, you can see the daily resistance right here. Yeah, this one right here. You can see 1, 2, and now it has been broken right at the top here. So the next resistance to be taken out is the one at the top here. Is the market going to get there? We don't know. But for me, I would like the market to pull back and then probably go all the way there. And we see how that goes from there. So let me quickly pick the coordinates and put it right at the top there. So give me a few seconds. So where is the coordinate again? It's 107.29. So that will literally be 107 let's make it 30. Okay, because there's still some room at the top. So that's that. Text, you're gonna make it 107.30. Good. It's good. So that's that anyway. So we have the next target at the top right there to be 107.30. Okay, so right now we're still moving towards the 107.30 back to 1 hour time frame. So I would really love to see the market come down here, retest this area, and then find its way back to the top. Okay. Once that is done, I guess that would be that would really make a very brilliant sense as far as DXY is concerned. So heading back to NZD-USD, that we had a trade that we're not currently in. Okay. I guess all we have to do now is to wait patiently to see if possible we can actually get the market to push up to the top here so we can look for a possible entry later. So if that happens, that would be a good place to start selling Kiwi dollar. Please don't sell from the bottom here, but I know some of you don't listen to things. So if you want to sell from the bottom here, all the best. But for me and my family and my household and people that listens, all right, we're going to look for short opportunity right at the top there. And then we're just going to follow it all the way down. That's that on Kiwi dollar. We've already missed a very good opportunity. But sometimes the market give multiple opportunities, okay? And if this happened very calmly and we saw some very good entry at the top here, we're going to take it. So let's anticipate for that second chance from the market today. All right. So moving on to USD JPY, I think we have the same plan on USD JPY. Let's anticipate for second chance. We want the market to come all the way back to this place, or possibly, okay, for people that are already buying, they wouldn't want that to happen. But because we are not buying, so come on, we just have to pray. We know if we are the one buying also, some people that trade this kind of way, they'll also be praying for the market to pull back also, isn't it? So yes, we just have to what? We just have to pray for it. If it happens, fine. If it doesn't, I guess we're gonna miss this for the rest of us. We're gonna miss it. But I think I don't want to think right now. I just want to wait to see what the market will do. So we're just gonna plan for it. We're gonna be prepared for it. And when the market finally do that or play the way we wanted it to, then we're gonna get into some very good trade. So this is how it's gonna look. We have a structure at the top here, just a very small structure right there. The market ends up pulling back to this place. We can look for a very good buy to the upside right there. That is the second chance. We've already made the first chance. If the second chance happens, fine. And if we have the market to come all the way down to this place, I guess we now look for better buy right at the bottom there. Possibly. Okay. What? Possibly. That would be a very good, a very good place to look for buy opportunity. Okay. Now moving on to Euro USD. Euro dollar, on the other hand, is the only one that didn't do what we asked it to do. All right, it didn't pull back properly. I think it did also. I mean, we really missed a lot of trade yesterday, to be honest with you guys. We missed a very good trade yesterday. You can see the market pull back to the upside right there. It didn't pull back to the area we wanted it to. Okay, but it did make it made an effort to come to the top here, and then it dropped down. You can even see the market crossed above 50, which is very good. So that is that. All right, that is that. All right. So the plan is now to chill and to wait to see how the market would go. All right, we have to wait and we have to relax just to see how the market goes moving forward. Okay, so that said, we just have to wait now. All right, let's see if the market can pull back to the top here, and let's see if it's going to come down. All right, on euro dollar. Pound USD also, I guess that's gone, right? At the same time, I mean, this one, I wouldn't have entered this one anyways because the pullback wasn't even good enough. And you can see it didn't even come above, it didn't cross above 50, RSI 50. So that is that. But right now, I'm not quite interested in GU. I think I would just have to say that loud and clear. I'm not very interested in GU for now. So that would be that. Let's go into gold. All right. So what is happening to gold? Gold also dropped. It dropped below our interesting level, which is fine. Okay, it dropped above our interesting level, and I guess the next plan will now have to be, the next plan will now have to be having to watch to see what the market will do next. Okay, you just have to wait to see how the market will do next, and that would have to be like this. All right, let me delete that actually. Let me drop that again. So if we can get a very nice and decent pullback, you can see it has already broken the trend line. But get a nice and decent pull back to this place, I guess we'll look into a very nice short opportunity, okay, in the next couple of days. Don't forget, guys, when the market was falling down right here, we didn't make this pullback. All right, the market decided to pull back itself. Okay, you don't need to force anything in the market. You don't need to force any single thing. Let the market do its things. Okay, let the market do what? Let the market do its things. You don't need to force anything. When the market dropped crazily right here and it pulled back, we didn't do it. And I joined the sell trade and I took over 900 pips on this trade. All right. And I shared everything with you from the beginning to the end. I shared them with you. Okay. So this pullback, it's either it happened or not. If it does happen, fine and good. I'm going to take the trade. If it doesn't happen, fine and good as well. I'm not going to take the trade. Simple. That means not my trade. Your trade will not pass you by. That's one thing about trading. Your trade setup will not pass you by. Although our trade setup on Kiwi dollar seems to have passed us by, but let's wait for a second chance. If God is going to give that to us, if the market is going to give that to us, all right. But if not, it's gone. Gone. All right. We just have to wait for another one. There will always be next one in the market. You just have to wait. Okay. You're not too late. You're not too early. You're right on time. So far, you have a system that you're following. You're always right on time. So USDCHF on the other hand, what do we have there? Definitely, you guess right. The market moved up crazily as well. It jumped up massively. So the plan is still the same, just as I had a couple of days back now. All right. The plan is to see if we can get the market to pull back to this place. All right. If we can get the market to come all the way back down here, that would be the extreme pullback right at the bottom here. Because first, it will have to break up, it will have to break below this trend line. Okay, that's what it looks like this. Break below here, pull back, and then all the way down. That wouldn't be very, very smooth, right? But it will be a good start. Okay, it will be a good start. So let's wait for this. Or I'm not sure if I would be taking this buy at the top here if the market break. I mean, if it come down here, retest this place and jump up, I am not super sure if I would be interested in taking that buy right at the top there. But I'm not saying no. Never say never, right? I'm not saying never, but I'm not just sure yet. Okay. And that is just how it is right now. That's just how it is. So moving on to the next one, which is Aussie dollar, USD card and pound dollar. I don't really have any plan on them. I'm just gonna say, let's keep watching this guy. I don't like the setup, like since this move to the upside. Okay, since the market made this move, all right, I lost interest in Aussie dollar. And I've been saying this for like 3, 4, 5 days now. I lost interest on Aussie dollar since that move happened. That particular move that just circled right at the top there. Since that move, I'm no more interested in Aussie dollar. So that's that. USD card, yeah, it broke above the monthly resistance and it's dropping down now. I guess what we have to do now is wait. Okay, we have to wait. I'm not sure, guys. I think like I said, let's just wait. Okay, nothing is certain as far as USD card is concerned. Nothing is certain for me right now. And I like to put my money where my mouth is. I like to put my money where, where things are still happening and when things are quite fun. All right, so that's where I like to put my money. Okay, but right now it doesn't look super, super, super good. All right, so I will be patient. I will watch it, and I would like to see how it goes. Okay, I'll be patient. I'll watch it, and I would love to see how it's good on USD card. Pound dollar, we've already talked about pound dollar. Let's go to pound yen. So something crazy is happening to pound yen and to the yen pair majorly. Okay, to the yen pairs. So pound yen is not making any serious move. Okay, in the market, it's not making any serious move. You can see where it is. It's still inside that range, right at the top there. All right. However, USD JPY is making a very crazy run, and definitely Aussie yen is also not making any serious move at all. So that is telling me that there is a little bit of confluence somewhere. Okay. And I mean, there's a little of divergence somewhere, and I don't want to jump into it. One of the sooner or later they will correspond with each other, they will correlate later. But right now that they are divergent, okay, there's divergence in the whole in the entire community of the yen pairs. I don't want to dabble into it. Okay, this is what intermarket analysis will do for you. Okay, when you understand that the correlation in the market and you know how the market is connected together. Okay, it's a machine. All right. When Aussie dollar, Kiwi dollar, Euro dollar, and pound dollar, when they are moving this separate direction, I told you guys that we need to be careful. And when we saw an entry on EU when it's dropping, we took a sell, right? And we made a very good profit on that one. Although at that time, Aussie dollar is still running up, which is the circled move that I said I didn't like and I didn't fancy. All right. You need to understand intermarket analysis. This is something that doesn't come to you in a day or in a month. Something that comes to you after a year or 2 years of data. Okay, no, I can't teach you that I can't teach that to you. You can only grasp that from mentorship, from you personally putting your skin in the game, running through the market, doing the work, okay, spending time with the chart, understanding the correlation, putting things together. That is how you understand all of these concepts. All right. And I can't really help you with that. Okay, so you understand what I'm saying when you get there. I believe some of you are already there. I'm not sure, but when you all get there, you will see and you understand what I'm saying very clearly and precisely. All right. So pound USD is still ranging right at the top there. Genuinely, I will still be looking to sell. I mean, at this point now, my buy opportunity is 50%. I sell opportunity is 50% for the very first time. Okay, very, very, very first time in a long time that we have equal buyers on both ends. All right. GU right now pound is weak, yen is weak, but we've seen a time that euro is weak and pound is also weak, and then euro GB still went up, which is very crazy. So right now, yen is weak. Okay, pound sterling is also weak. So now we just have to wait. Okay, Great Britain pound. Okay, let's just say GB is not GU. Okay, GB is also weak. So now we just have to wait. Okay, we just have to wait. You can see this is the one, this is actually the market that is depicting the true characteristics of both currencies. Yen is weak, pound is weak, and you can see the market is ranging. Unlike when EUR is weak and GBP is weak, and Euro GBP still went up, which is quite crazy. All right. So this is a clear understanding of intermarket analysis and market correlation. All right. So GU for now, I'm staying as far away as possible. As far as Euro GBP, it came down, all right, yesterday, which is quite good. Like I said, I still have like three more shots to give this guy. Three more shots. Okay. Out of that three, if I win two and I lost one, okay, if I win two and I lose one, then I will still give it. I will continue to trade it. But if I lost one, if I win one and lost two, I will delete it. If I win zero and lost the O3, I'm definitely going to throw it away. But right now, I'm gonna give it three more shots, three more opportunities, and then we see how it goes. All right. And if you want to join me in that memorandum, no problem. If you don't want to join me, you can just pick the trade, major pairs that I call, and we make money together. All right. So that is that. Lastly, let's talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin just went up again. All right. It just made a new all-time high at 93,395 right there at the top. I guess Bitcoin doesn't know when to stop, right? And maybe we see a bigger move in the next couple of days. Like I said, 100K doesn't look impossible again now, does it? Okay, it doesn't look. That was the time I said the highest we might see this year is 95K or maybe 85K because the market was still somewhere below here. But you see what happened in like 2 weeks now. This case, so 100K doesn't look far again, I guess. I stand to be corrected on that one. I stand to be corrected. I'm always ready to be wrong. I love when the market proves me wrong. That kind of just take me back to understanding that Ademola, you don't have control. You have no total control in the market. The market is bigger than you. The market is smarter than you. The market is everything than you. All right. All you have is just a tiny little money in the pool, just for you to do what your job is to protect it and do what and trade with it, following your rules. That's my job. My job is not to predict the market right all the time. My job is not to guess where the market is going to go. I don't care about none of that. All that matters to me is what? To make money. Okay, to make some very good trades, some very good analysis, forecast, relax, wait, investigate, and do what? And execute. If I can do that successfully, following my rules, I'm already a champion. And that is good enough for me. All right. So right now, if we can, I'm not sure if we're going to get this pullback, but we have to wait to see how it goes. But I think this pullback are still very legit and they're still very much interesting. And they're very, very much reliable if we can get it. All right. Or maybe we're just going to see Bitcoin actually go back up to the other side. You don't know. But right now, there's a little bit of what I would say a kind of a channel right at the top there. So if you can get the market to do this, fine. If we break below the lower trend line, I guess maybe we get something like this in the nearest future. All right. As far as Bitcoin is concerned, maybe I should actually draw that out to make it make more sense. All right. Let me draw that out to make it make more sense. So it's gonna look like this. Okay. Yeah, like this and like this. Basic channel, yeah, something like this. So if we see the market break above here, pull back, possibly 100K is fine. All right, that's good. And if Bitcoin end up breaking below here, pull back, break below here, pull back, I guess is all the way to the ground, isn't it? So that's going to be my plan. All right, that is going to be my plan anyways. And that's on my head as far as I'm concerned. So let's wait and see how all of this goes. Okay, let's be patient, let's be careful, let's be cautious. And I believe something will happen before the end of the day. Okay, so a final recap from my end, NZD USD, we are waiting for a second chance. If the market pull back, we're going to get into another short opportunity, possibly. All right. All right, good. So the market pulled back nicely. I think I have to put that there. So this is where the market should pull back to, right here and drop. All right. This will be the area for us to start looking for a possibility of an entry. Okay, right at the top there. If it happens this way, then fine and well, we're going to look into sell. If not, I guess we have to hold on to our hands. We have to sit on our hands. Pound USD JPY, yeah, there's a pullback. Want the market to pull back there, and then you ride the buy. Euro USD also, we're waiting for pullback as well. The market is, we're fortunate enough to get a pullback. That will be really, really good. All right. As you can see right there, everything is set. Let's just wait for the market to come to the top here, and then we look into shorting it. USD CHF also, I think that one I'm still a little bit on the fence on that. Okay, but fingers crossed, right? Fingers crossed. Gold, which is the last top watch for today, we're also expecting a pullback on gold. If the pullback happen right at the top here, we look for a very good short opportunity on gold. On that note, guys, I'll see us tomorrow morning, which is going to be the end of the week. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's very important. Let me copy the link and send it to the group. All right. Share with your friend, like, subscribe, and click on the notification button. I will see us all tomorrow. Have a great day. And if anything happens, you can call my attention to it. If time permits us, we're going to have a live session during the PPI. Have a great day. Take care of yourself. Bye for now.